Okay, so last time I played, unfortunately, we had a thermal shutdown. So we lost like a few world quests, and I did some like more of the side quests. Fortunately, we have alts, so I can redo the side quests, but the world quests kind of a pain. We'll probably end up doing them again anyway at some point. So I'll finish off my world quests. It's now past Darkmoon Fair, so we don't need to head back anymore. So I'll do like the 2 story quests that we did. But it's a shame because now I know what happens in them, so... It seems that the rep has like a cap on how much you can get from the seeds. And then we also need to do this at some point. Oh, I might turn the volume down a little too much for myself, but it's fine. No, I turned it up too much, but that's easy enough to correct. I think I mentioned it last time, like, these whelps look fucking weird. Why can't they just use the old model? Oh nice, a seed. A nut. So yeah, unfortunately that shutdown sucked. I'll be more careful next time. Maybe it's already warming up. If I sense that it's getting too hot, I'll just end the video. But the thing was, it wasn't even that hot, which is the weird part. Oh shit, I forgot to plug in the wire. I was going to plug in the wire in case that's what would cause it to overheat. Because I don't have the Ethernet wire in. I don't know how that would really help it overheat, but we can probably kill one of the rares. The rares really ain't worth very much, like they're worth far less than world quest.
Too powerful to face alone.
But they're still worth a little bit. Evade not good. That means it can heal. How long is that? Okay, this thing fucking sucks. Well, we're dead.
It's too far away.
It's not called Fatal Currents for no reason. So look, you get 25 rep for the big rares. Oh wait, we get a little bit more rep as well. We get 50 rep from this one. Why can't... Do I really have to talk to her first? That's annoying. But yeah, these 2 quests, it turns out they weren't in the same spot. This one was on top of the hill.
Well met.
I hoped that it would be you, Aruka. Enemy forces are threatening our nearby coastline. Help me take flight and repel them. We can do this if we work together.
Do this again soon.
I'm here to help. But yeah, there's like 2 more quest lines I did. While we were doing the thing, which is a shame. So we need her. Where is she?
Half Aldan she.
As always, we must fight for the change we hope for. We must become it, for life
Safe
further off.
travels.
Hop on my back, and we shall face the threat together. Hey, her damage is actually based on how strong I am. Because this quest took 2 balls before to kill the birds. Might still take 2. No? No, it took 3 to kill them before. On this card it only takes 2, which is nice. Problem is though, she can only use this form for these ones. She does no damage to anything else. Maybe she does actually, but like she actually doesn't deal that much damage. Because as we know, the others have like millions of health. So it just takes too long, so you have to kill them on foot. Oh, what? I can't speed her up. Why not? I think I'm in combat because that's dumb. Dropping you off. What's the point in thrashing? But yeah, we need to get the world quest done before the rep buff drops off, because we actually we can't get the rep buff anymore, which is kind of annoying. It would be nice to do it yesterday, but I was really tired, so I just went to sleep again. And also the thermal shutdown kind of demotivated me from playing, along with other things. Oh, this guy's a pain in the ass. Extremely punishing to melee characters. It's not that bad. What's mostly bad about it is the fact that it isn't respawning.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels. Like you.
But yeah, he's annoying because he's got like an area of fire around him, so if you're melee, you're just constantly just taking damage, there's nothing you can do about it. Brought us together for Daralan. Yeah. Where the fuck is it then? Looks like there's a cave underneath this. Because that's the only explanation of how that seed is there, unless it's just inside the tree because Blizzard are bad at coding. There doesn't seem to be any way. Like, it just seems to be inside the tree. Maybe it's hollow on the top? Nope, just nothing. It's inside the tree, so it's not possible to obtain. They got that. Which coordinate would it be to be up? Probably Y coordinate. They got that Y coordinate incorrect and got it to spawn inside the tree.
It is a bright day with exceptionally favourable winds. A perfect day for a race.
Wait, why did it swap my Drake? That's interesting. I guess maybe it's very tight, so it wants like a smaller Drake. Ooh, that's not a good one. Ooh. Yeah.
Nicely done. You and your Drake are exceptional.
But yeah, the owl might be somewhere around the map since from our quest line. Small summit seed. Should be just here. Is she still bugged again? Well, I don't see it, so I guess we're not grabbing it. We may be able to make it to her in time. There's also world quest over there.
I need a target.
Depends how close to done this is. Nowhere near. Not really much point in putting this in. We can get more rep from the other thing because it'll only award 5 rep. 10 at most. Another one. Still prefer the old model. I'm going to assume that that is bugged again, because that's been up a while, I think. Imagine if we could just, you know, get back some vigor.
Enemy forces are once
No,
again
she actually is
gathering
up.
their strength. Weaken before they reach their full potential.
Surprisingly, she is actually up. Someone keeps stealing my fucking kills though, don't they? How dare attack my fire swan? Your efforts will mean only death. Then you have chosen death. Then perish. Hey, do I have my fairy dragon out? Nice. Like, you saw the fairy dragon for a second there. What the fairy dragon's head's supposed to look like. Was it mine though, or was it someone else's? It was someone else's. Wait, why is that happening? Like, pets have been having the incorrect elements on them. Been showing incorrect types. Kind of don't want to continue the main story now on my ult because of like we'll be missing out on like 20% rep on the bit of rep. It would be nice to get it done, but I can't miss out on that like extra 10% rep. And with a bit of luck, both the anniversary and the Pilgrim's Party will allow us to get an extra 29% rep. Which is quite a bit. That's like a quarter extra rep. Along with the human Rachel, like even higher. But also, I'm not exactly too much of a rush for my rep. I don't understand how people got it so high already though. This quest is kind of annoying. Like, this is like almost WOD levels of progress. Nah, it's a fucking lie. WOD one's really bad. It was like one mob was worth like 1%. So it took absolutely fucking ages to do the things. A spring? Problem is, these are outside the portal, aren't they? So they might not count. It's almost grown, maybe. Yeah, it's not that good. You know what? Fuck it. We'll drop a seed in. Well, since we're here and it's almost fully grown, might as well drop another one in. But also, we kind of don't want to waste our time on this. Oh shit, another frenzy. We don't really have time for the frenzy though. We need to get all the world quests done before the thing drops. And then we have to go around doing all the world quests around the world, the Zawada.
Interesting.
Hey, high pro. We got that 10% rep. We will prevail.
I need to get closer. Excellent work, mortal. The wellspring is safe for a little while longer.
Only a little, though. As they say, cats can have a little salami. A little salami is okay for cats.
The druids of the flame must not be allowed to claim more ground. Do not give them another inch.
How the fuck do we seal the portal then? portal breacher. He activates Meteor of Destruction. Barely even a dent. The portal's barely even dented from that. We've got to close this portal into the dream. Roaring fire, they'll soon retire. Sunstrong, the portal is nearly closed. Violent flames. Don't know if this guy's actually worth anything. Probably should just let another person attack it, so it would have less health. Because it would have still probably given us about the same. Probably would have still given us bar.
Well done. This area is safe for now.
She said it. She said for now, just like I was about to. Because it's never safe. Okay. Let's hope we don't go too far away.
Join us, and we can see.
Decided to just clear the basic races first. It won't take long, since they seem to be very easy to get done. Like, I literally one time missed one of the rings and still managed to get a gold. Like, I had to, like, literally do, like, a 360, took about 5 seconds to pick it up and I still managed to get a gold. A bit like that. Ooh, that's not a good one.
Nicely done. You and your Drake are exceptional.
I keep finding people planting the seeds, but they're making like no fucking progress on them. Question is though, is it gonna get enough? It should do. They did call it out, so it might attract people. I still have time to get my druid forms. I really don't think that should be a troll form. I think that should be a cat form. I suppose it is rideable, which is probably why. I suppose it's really that stingy that they refuse to make it a cat form because of, like, it's technically not a cat. But I suppose they made the owl beast bear form, so they've made things that aren't bears into bears. And it's got cat features to it. Oh look, this person even called Catty. Cat-eye, I mean. At least we'll get one of the mounts from this. Oh look, someone got the... This is one of the cool pets you can get as hunters here. Like, there's like... This is a rare pet, like... I don't actually know exactly where it is, but like, it's permanently stealthed. And it walks like a set path and you have to follow the footprints, and then when you're close to where you think it is, you throw down a flare and it reveals it. Like, I kind of would need to know where the footprints actually appear to even look for it, but it can only really be found by hunters. And it makes a really cool pet. It does look really cool. Like, it is probably one of the coolest pets you can actually get, other than the, there's a pet which also looks like the mount that you get from Mythic as well, which is also very cool.
I don't have a target.
Which people believe you probably have to actually get the mount from Mythic to get, because that's how you get the flight. That's probably how you get the flight form. Problem is I don't remember the name. So I can't really find it. Could have Ash, doubt it, but yeah. Yeah, seed blooms. Okay, the seed blooms are really easy to do then. Like, you guarantee, like, by the looks of things, like, they are not going to be a problem to get. Like, it could be a weekly quest that gives you the seed blooms, or it's literally a one-time quest, but that still just means I can do it on all my characters, because I've got 2 seed blooms, because the quest is just plant the seeds. And if you can just buy the mounts, then that kind of just makes it a lot easier to get the mounts that are difficult to get.
Encroaches upon Khonsu's grove. Halt their advance lest they gain another foothold.
So it's pronounced Khonsu. Like, the Q isn't even pronounced. Wait, it is, but it sounds like a C. Why? Oh, it's this quest. Again. Oh, that's too much power. Don't do that. Don't go full Rajang on them.
Interesting.
I really wish I could fix that bug though. That is so fucking annoying. And I'm pretty sure I know which add-on's doing it. So I could turn it off. Like, I believe it's All Things is doing that. I wish I could use the seed, but I can't. I'm not supposed to actually kill them.
I'm out of range.
Many whelps.
I'm out of range.
But yeah, I can show you what the fairy dragons are supposed to look like, which is why I don't like these new models.
It's too far away.
Unless they updated the model, which I don't think they did, because we saw that the models seem to be the same. Like, it's the main problem with the mount as well. Like, the mount has the same problem, that the head's like the wrong shape. Like, its head's like that shape when it's supposed to be... I don't know how to spell fairy though, is the problem. Ah, fuck. I guess we'll just put in dragons. There aren't that many dragon pets. Like, its head's supposed to be more this shape. Like, as you can see, like, it's more, like, angular as, like, the, than, like, this one. This one's too round. It's supposed to be more pointed. Like, it just looks better, does the old model, than, like, the new one. Like, look at how much cuter it looks. And then, like, the new one, it's, like, kind of got a too long a nose or something. And it's, like, too, like, rounded. Because, look, prime example, like, we got this whelp here, and then we, like, look at the face here, and it just looks derpy, but it kind of looks like a gecko. Yeah, the head's just not... The head's too rounded and not long enough. They're still cool. I wonder if you can tame them as a hunter. I think you can now. And if you can, that makes me very happy, because I've always wanted to tame a fairy dragon. I can't remember, though, if you need a book, though, to do it. Like, I think you can... I think fairy dragons are, like, the only dragon that you can tame. Oh god, these are... Frenzy? The frenzy virus? The turtles suffer from the frenzy virus, do they? Shit, it's on cooldown. They have the frenzy virus. But yeah, this quest's annoying. Oop. Yeah, got it. I wasn't actually attempting to throw the thing though, I was just trying to target it. Yeah, that was too early. Damn it, threw it too early. Which is the other problem with this one. Like, the other quest, at least, like, the other quest, like, has it, like, have about 2-second recharge. This one's got a 5-second between each throw. And you can only hit one as well, rather than hitting multiple at the same time. This quest's a little annoying. But yeah, after we finish the world quests, I'm gonna just swap to the world quest in the dream. I'm gonna just swap to the other character and get the quests done that were deleted in the overheat. How's the heat? Yeah, pretty bad. Ooh, the fans are on. I think the fans might be blocked again. I don't know.
That was rather strange. Nevertheless, you have brought peace to the beaches. Thank you.
That's annoying. Maybe all the moving knocked up some dust or something. Do you want to buy some dust? Do you want to buy some dust? Let's open a portal out of the dream. I think I might actually just leave it for a little bit because I'm actually starting to get hot myself, which makes me think that maybe the laptop is starting to overheat. I'll just combine the videos together. It's like, doesn't add any time really to the editing process, since I already have to do it anyway. Okay, so I'll continue once I'm on the other character. Okay, let's do those quests that were lost to the void and read those books again, which is a little annoying. We've received report that the Druid of the Flame establishing another staging ground just to the south of the Eye of Ysera. Unfortunately for them, their incursion point has disrupted the local winged wildlife and drawn the ire of the Mother of Flight. Seek Ariana and lend to your aid. We need her eyes and wings in the battle to come. I've no doubt that my old friends have established a roost above the invasion point. Find her to the east. So yeah, we have this quest and a quest over at the Eye that need doing. Oh yeah, I need to grab that book as well. There was a book that I picked up here as well. Grab the seed first. Where was the book though? I think it was at this place, yeah. Like, it was over here. Because there was a world quest here and I noticed it while doing it on my main, so I found this book. I spent ages here within the dream, exploring its reaches and basking in its tranquility, and yet I expected more. The more I experienced, the more what I perceived seemed to be odd with the lessons taught to us by the Titan Keepers. Thus I am compelled to share my feelings here, not to stir discontent or to claim my theories as invaluable truths, but to encourage others to ponder the subjects for themselves. It has been said that the dream was created by the Keeper Faya acting on behalf of the patron ENR, and yet I have noticed that the Titan accolades do not speak of something as finished until it has been ordered. So did they truly create the dream, or merely discover it, seeing its vibrancy as chaos to which they were compelled to bring structure? Seeking an answer, I've spoken to many spirits who inhabit the dream. Dryads, ancients, grove tenders, and others. None of them tell of the Titans creating the dream. Instead, they speak of the first spirits awakening long ago within its wilds, in the land as beautiful and free as they are today. Though I wonder, since time has so little meaning here, whether those born in the dream truly think in terms of past or present. We've also been told that the dream is a sort of framework for life on Azeroth, and it is true that we can see reflections of our world within the dream. Yet while it's clear that these realms share a bond, is it a one-to-one copy of each other, or might both be reflections of each other, informing the shape of its counterpart? Many times I've shrugged off the call of sleep and taken to wing to explore the distant reaches of the dream. The further I flew, the greater the wonders I beheld. Life took many forms, strange and unfamiliar, bizarre, impossible plants and trees and creatures unlike any I'd beheld before. Perhaps the dream is bound not only to Azeroth, but to realms not yet discovered. It is a reflection of those places too. At the far reaches I felt a presence of entities whose power seemed vast and unknowable, akin to the Titans themselves. I'd reached the edge of the dream, and where it flows into the realm of life. Are they one of the same? Truly I cannot say, for a wave of joy and contentment washed over me, and I could no longer resist the call of sleep. I woke back at Ysera's Eye, wondering if I'd experienced a dream within the dream. It seems clear that the servants of the Titans wish the dream to stay unchanged, at least unchanged by their hands. Yet, the very nature of life is one of change, is it not? Things are born, live and die, but life itself goes on. Perhaps life was never meant to be ordered, to be statically unchanging. The Titans' servants do not seem to understand that life and death are sisters, bound together in a great cycle. They do not wish to see this truth Do they not wish to see this truth, or are they beyond the fundamental nature to perceive it? If dragons see it, then it can only mean that we are touched by, not just by life and order, but by other forces as well. If the dragons are the product of the power great and small being eternally intertwined, then so must all mortals be. Perhaps Azeroth herself was touched by all these forces, or could she be their true source? Some things are beyond knowing, some things are meant only for pondering in dreams. In the dream, memories can live on in unusual ways. Memories are not always linear, and memories that you are not your own can become yours. Perhaps you are drawn to this place by a presence of the dream, or perhaps you are drawn to this place because of a great friend. Come without you, see. Rest and let the magic of the dream overwhelm you. I'm here because my fucking laptop overheated.
I need to get closer.
We sleep, so others do not have to. It's not working, sister. Something is not right. The one thing left to try over here, champion. I just realised this is actually in the past. I don't know how far in the past, but like, you'll notice once like we finish this quest, because if you looked at like the ground before we finish the quest, what you do during this quest changes what happens during this quest.
All life is worth saving.
Good that you're here, Jim. Perhaps you can lend your assistance. Do you require my assistance? Life
endures.
Gorrius sent word to Ysera to come and see him. We arrived and found him in a dire condition. Our efforts to heal him so far have proven fruitless. But now that you're here, you can assist. Gorrius is of the dream. Perhaps infusing him with with his roots with something grown here will be the final thing needed to restore him.
From pain we draw strength.
My long slumber.
Thank you for aiding us.
Fair skies and strong winds.
The root restoration fruit. A fruit grown on the dream, infused with healing magic, most potent on beings of nature. Grossus, your health has not improved. It's alright, Alexstrasza. His time has come. He must forfeit his living privilege. His privilege to life must be revoked. Gross' condition is dire. We must do what we can to help.
The red dragonflight.
I was so certain that we could help. Ysera seemed to be sent something here that I can't. After all, she's been through, it seems that her magic has indeed changed beyond my recognition.
Safeguard.
Admittedly, I do not know what to do next. If he is to rest here, flowers would be lovely. The podlings in the area have been hiding among us. The flowers. Retrieve the seeds from them, champion, and I will make them bloom. I think Gorrius will like the flowers.
Treasure the gift.
That would be wonderful to start, sister. I just wish there was more that we could be done.
I have seen your dreams.
It is as I feared. It is Gorrius's time. Healing him would never have worked. The worlds beyond already calls to him. Although he has such peace, those that care for him will still grieve. We will still be dearly missed. Not everyone is granted a chance to say goodbye. We must ensure this is the case, for that they are. Inform the loved ones.
We shall prevail.
Hello there. Ah, young Ajam, my life comes to an end. Do not feel sorry. I do not fret. I am ready. What ails him? There is an answer. That is an answer I cannot give. I know I have lived a long life. I know that my life had meaning. And I know that this is as far as it is meant to come. This is the end. Oh, I just realised. Oh god, this question's actually really fucking hard. The last quest is so difficult. Damn it, I wish we didn't have to do the last part again. The last part is so difficult of this question because the guy has a move which just pretty much just heals him back up to full health if you don't interrupt it. So you have to just be constantly hovering over your interrupt button, or else he just fully heals constantly. It's so annoying. And it's not like he has a small amount of health either. He's got something like 100. He's got like something about 10 million health. So the fact that he gets a fucking heal off is actually really fucking annoying. And it's not just a one-time heal, it's a heal over time. So even if you interrupt it, he's still going to get a little bit off. Oh, it's going to be so difficult, no doubt. Sprouting seed. Dug up seed of a violent forget-me-not that has already begun to sprout. A violent forget-me-not. Ah, shit. Oh, they're friendly anyway. Greetings, young one. What news do you bring? Tell him about him. His time has come, then. It's not the only thing that's come. I came here once as a child, not on purpose. It was terrifying to have dreamed myself into another world. It started me on the path to becoming a druid, so it's good to be back here in a better spirit. Grutus, I'll be there for him like he was, that you've been there for me. The duck looks at you expectantly, as though she knows that you bring solemn news. So, this is what made you so anxious, Admiral. How are you feeling? Ooh, that's not good. That's feeling pretty hot.
Any rumors on the wind?
The ducks seem to be enjoying the dream. Myself, I find it a bit overwhelming, but remarkable.
Be wary of unfamiliar.
I've known Grotius for a long time, but he's taught me so much in a little amount of time. So much in this little amount of time. Ugh. I need to sort out the fans. Keep him out of nod knowingly. Adjum, thank you for coming. The dream works in mysterious ways. I remember you, although we have not met yet. Old friend, persist just a bit longer. I found it a great fun to show the druids around the dream who have never visited before. To see the awe in their eyes is quite rewarding. The old man will not sleep without seeing me first. Everybody is here. Ha 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 ha. There must be something more we can No, Ysera seems certain.
The balance must be maintained.
Encouraging new growth on an occasion such as these feels right.
Fair skies and strong winds.
There is a sense of peace in this place. Gushas summoned me here for a reason. He knew.
Courage, young one.
As
Hope
one
never
life
lost.
ends, so too a life will begin. We must remind those that love Grutus of this, Ajum. Plant the seeds around Grutus. My sister can handle the rest. This place will not only represent an end, but also a beginning of new life.
The cycle must be preserved.
My friend, thank you. Look at the impact you had, my friend. A life well lived. Sad quacks. Your memory will live on forever, old friend. You opened my eyes to what it meant to protect nature, Grutus. The dream will remember you fondly, as will I. Champion, if I may have a word. Ask how you can help. One battle still haunts me. We were victorious, but I can't shake the terror of that day. A nightmare. Perhaps you still have fear that needs closure, my friend.
I am bound to
Those
both the
memories,
dream
Grutus suffers.
and the moonless night.
We should aid him.
Night embrace you, mortal.
Those darker memories cannot be allowed to fester in the dream. Unleashing them was necessary. Grutus needed to let go, but if they linger, they might become malevolent. Defeat the memories that haunt him most, so that Grutus may slumber at last.
Together we shall prevail.
You must find the nightmare, Jim. When you do, defeat them, and Grutus will be soothed. This quest is so fucking hard. Oh no, he's only got 1 million health. I don't know if those other players helping him. No, other players doing this with me last time. So I think that we need to get rid of these ads around them, so that these can help. Because the thing is, the heal depends on how many of these ads are up, like the little ads. Because he does that, which is his heal. While he uses that, he's healing like back to full health. Dream Nourish. Yeah, once you get rid of the ads around them, they start following you to help you fight. I think. Maybe not. Maybe we can just ignore the ads. Or maybe we should just make sure that the ads aren't around. Oh, I thought he was doing it off the ads, but it might actually be the mob. Like, it might actually be us that he's dueling it off. But still, might as well get rid of the ads first. I believe there was another player helping me last time, which might be not helping. So as long as we interrupt him when he uses that, we're fine. Maybe there's tons of players, which was the problem. Like, he was like literally, if he managed to get that cast off for like 2 seconds, he was pretty much back on full health. And his health was about 10 million last time. It was so hard to kill. But that video lost forever. I will not be forgore. Well, that was much easier than when I did it the first time. Like I said, his health was just obscene last time, and like that heal, if he actually like got it off for like even a tiny amount of time, healed so much health. Like it healed about 1 million health like every second. But as you can see, it was the thing at the beginning of the quest. Is He passed on, Ajam. In vanquishing his nightmare, you ensured that he finally knew peace.
Time may pass.
Thank you, Ajam.
but the dream is
Grucius
eternal.
will be at peace now, as will those who cared for him. It seems not often people get a second chance to say goodbye.
Courage, young one. Hope is never lost.
Hope is not lost! Be at peace, my old friend. Sister, I didn't know death could be so peaceful. Not all ends in violent mitsunes. Now it's time to go and see my boy.
I have many wares.
What was his name again? Kuwu or something? Probably close enough. Like, his name is, like, said really weirdly. And it was actually mentioned in one of the world quests. Like, his name was originally was Kuwu, but, like, now he's, you know what? That is actually good enough. Hiuwu. Oh shit, it's at the bottom of the ocean. Wonder, can I use it on top of the water? I can. That would have crashed the game before, trying to fly in the water like that. But it's our boy! By the mother tree, why do you care what they're doing? Fascination, my preposterous friend, is the only reason I care. Change comes to the dream, and you're not one least curious. I watch them, and their sympathetic leaders burn Hyjal. I will not let them. Gate. Their frustration changes. Oh, a friend? Mine or yours? It's Kawuzu. It's our boy Kawuzu. I expect Cenarius would send some support eventually, but this foolish ground-dwelling lower. She taps her talons in annoyance at this owl.
Those who harm my children will pay.
She looks angry at the druids below. Kozaru may be content with letting these heretics destroy the very fabric of the dream, but I am not. Bring me the scraps of their armor stained with the blood as proof of your deeds. Do not hold back, Ajam. Remember what those heathens are capable of. Fortunately, they actually drop multiple scraps, so you don't actually need to kill 20.
Oh, it's your dream or mine?
It's your boy! Things are not what they seem. Isn't that exciting?
Goodbye and hello.
You
as
again.
always.
Will you, you must be here to help, correct? Absolutely you are. Why else would you not, would you not? The development is so exciting. What could those disillusioned druids be up to? Fortunately, a few of my friends have infiltrated the druids. I'm sure that they have quite stories to tell. Go forth, my curious companion, and bring back exciting news.
Getting lost is the best way to find things. What a fascinating creature.
Why do they call you a lower? Why are you a human? Why are you called a warrior? It is who you are. Lower is what is who I am. It is what I was called by my first devotees, and it's what I have chosen to embrace. Swivels their great head around, eyes narrow and cheeky expression. Mystery is certainly delightful, isn't it?
You've been frightfully predictable.
Predictable. I've met with and aided many spirits of the wild, and those who worship them. You, however, are new. Doesn't that make this all the more exciting? An unfamiliar droplet in an ocean of ordinariness. The wild gods, the archer celestials, even the many lowers are familiar with. Instead of perceiving me through the lens of what you know, consider an alternative. The tree of life is vast, her crown reaches high, and her roots sink deep. And you, Battle Lord, have only seen a few of her many branches, which makes me think that possibly the new tree is where this guy spawned from. But it's probably wrong. But I do love.
Wait until you see what happens next.
But I do love this guy. Looks you surprised. Quasar is interested what you've learned about the Druids of the Flame. Quasar who? Quasar who? The dreamless Druids come by, they know burn, they watch the plans, they change the plans. Report to Quasar who? Quasar who?
I need to get closer.
A prickly plum. Oh, I actually don't want prickly plum. As I was saying, it gives you a buff which knocks enemies away, which is actually really bad for melee characters. So you actually don't want it. It does a tiny bit of damage when it does it, but it's really bad if you're a melee character, so you don't want it. Do you actually really think you can take me? Don't forget me! Think you can take me? Our work will not be stopped. Water cannot be contained! You find a singed research note on the slain druid. The note details experiments being carried out on by the Druids of the Flame. You learn that they have created an unusual pollen capable of infusing dream flora with the fire-imbued magic. The next step targets local wildlife with the same pollen. Quasar will definitely be interested in a sample of this pollen and these notes. Quasar is interested in what you've discovered. Quasar who? Quasar who? They harvest the seeds and roots with the fire. They infuse the seeds and roots with fire, but the fire no burn. Fire blooms. Report to Quasar who? Quasar who? The next book. The pollen sample. Sample of cinder pollen. Despite its flame-resistant emberspoke lining of the pouch, the intense heat of the cinder pollen makes the air simply nearly too hot to hold. Interesting what you discovered. Quasar who? Quasar who? Through the dream flame. The fledgling flowers, it spouts and blooms, blooms of destruction. Report to Quasar who? Quasar who? Looks surprised. What have you discovered? It burns. It burns! The flower peaks burns. From root through petals the fire blooms. Quasar who? Quasar who? How the fuck does execute hit so little? Damn, these thorns really hurt. Those bloody armor scraps. The armor scrap of shattered wood and twisted metal are stained with the blood of a former wearer. Fuck. Slightly too slow. You're too slow. Interesting information. Quasar who? Quasar who? From blooms to wind, the pollen soars. Through beasts and plant, the burning spreads. Quasar who? Got it. Quasar who? You will not interfere with the research. Pummel. Our work will not be stopped! Water cannot be contained! You will not interfere with the research. The fire... Life and fire coexist. All within the dream will turn. Someone's killed like a lot of the druids around here, so it's much harder to actually get things. The prophet's vision will come to pass. Oh fuck, he's got the stupid root thing! No! Those roots are stupid overpowered. Like, I'm literally only dying if they have that stupid fucking root buff. Which guys have it? Root guards. Just be careful of fucking root guards then. I might just take on one more just to see what the fucking buff is. Wait. Oh no, I'm dead. Like, it certainly feels like it's a lot more than that much damage that it says. Like, every time I've taken on one of those guys with that effect, like, it has always dealt so much fucking damage. Even in, like, the Dream Surges, that thing always hit obscenely hard. I think it bugged out there. Prophet's vision will come to pass. Shit, regard. As we know, he just casts it as soon as it's back up, able to be cast, which is very annoying. Okay, let's read the notes once we're back up there. As you open the disorganized Ashwood binder, you flip through the official London letters marked with a sigil you've never seen. We have received word from the priestess to begin the work and prepare for the arrival into the dream. Now it is time to embrace our inevitable future. We will remind the people that fire and life can coexist. Attached is a missive you will find instructions to carry out until our allies have finished their preparations. The dawn of our triumph is upon us. Soon we will have worked, all we have worked for, that we have accomplished will bear fruit. From ash we are born, upon flames we ascend. 400 Dream Call. Attached to the previous page, you see a second note scrawled in harsher hand signature. You're assigned to Lorraine on the western shore. Our new allies will request a demonstration of our expertise with fire and nature. The local blossoms will do nicely. Show our new benefactor the power we hold over flame and nature. I will oversee the distribution of our needed supplies from the contract in Valdraken. Expect delays in our herb shipments. I'm staggering the purchasers and shipping lines to evade detection from the custodian and other watchful eyes of the Dragon Isles. Overseer Chardrin. You flip to the inventory page with several billings and sales bearing marks of the artisan cauldron. New Cinderbloom, 2 crates. New variety harvested from Hyjal. Low supply due to the supply line conflict. Magala, 10 crates. Harvested from the Firelands. Readily available access. Supplied by artisan consort. Fire blooms, 10 crates. Harvested in Tarnassus and Searing Gorge. Goldfire orchid. 1 crate, harvested in Valley of the Four Winds, damaged in transition, unusable. Fireleaf, 5 crates, harvested from Boring Tundra. Cinderbloom, 10 crates, harvested from Uldum. Preserved Fireweed, 1 bundle. Extinct plant, harvested from Draenor, treat with caution. Freshly picked Flamecat, 1 bundle, harvested from Zangarmarsh. You stop on a page with many message-scrolled notes over it. The brought blossoms in parts of the plains are remarkable. They are rifled with such potent life energies. It was difficult to set them aflame, but even when doing so, the blossom regenerated rather quickly from the centre of the flower. I wonder if it has anything to do with the proximity to the dream portal. Our efforts to imbue the blossoms with living flame continue, but their resistance to change has halted our progress. Cinderbloom properties have inspired an idea of how to approach the infusion of these blossoms. Success! Upon observing the rapid burning and regeneration of the cinder blossom's petals, we ignited my cohorts and attempted to mirror a mirrored approach with the Brot blooms. Final flame bloom infusion. Infusing the petals of the bloom with enough flame to spark ignition. When the regeneration from the center of the flower begins, sequence several channels of flame into the center stem. Overload the regeneration portions has brought the blossoms result in an utter suffocation of the flower, turning them into flora of living flame. Further inspection reveals that these flame blossoms refuse to die. Rumours are going around that another group has captured a dream guardian and will be transporting them to the ruins. I wonder what they found. The rest of the page is scrawled with scribbles, sketches, and hard-to-read footnotes. You stop on a page with a formal note in the shape of an equine hand, script to you saw earlier in the book. My fearful students, as our king continues to convert the other guardians of the dream in preparation of our invasion, I am faced with a daunting logistical problem. Every druid we dedicate to converting and infusing the denizens of the dream with flame is one less druid we have in our ranks to take the world tree once we open the way. If we are to turn the very forest of the dream to our cause, we cannot hope to convert hundreds and thousands or lesser creatures by sheer force alone. Fortunately, I've been inspired by your success with the blossoms in Londrain. One of our forces has entered the dream. A select few of you will begin to study the local flora of the realm. I believe the secret to unifying nature and fire can be found within the dream itself. Unity, precision, perfection. If we can infuse the flowers and plants of the dream into the specimen of a living flame, then we can help usher in a new dawn for the prophet has promised us. We're not here to burn or sear the beasts and flowers and trees of this pristine realm. We are here to change them. Our future and the future of this world depends on our mission. From ashes we are born, upon flames we ascend, for our dream caller. Every minute they're left unconsidered, another portion of the dream is lost to the heretic's act.
My life.
Actions speak louder than inquiries, champion. Remember that next time your prey invades your homeland.
Things are not what they
It's your boy. There's something different about you, you brought me something. Oh, I do enjoy mysteries.
Goodbye. And hello,
Well now, this is interesting, isn't it? Shudders and taps his feet repeatedly in excitement. You must be fascinated by this too. Oh, silly me, of course you are.
You've been frightened.
Do you get to the Cloud District often? Oh, of course you don't. I'll have you know there's no pussy.
Supposed to be here.
I found a bunch of flame pollen and research notes for the Druid of the Flame. Causeway appears at the notes, reading it in full before sniffing the bag of pollen. How intriguing! Not only have these druids created a new type of plant, but they're using the pollen to cross-pollinate with other dream plants. How curious. It makes you wonder what kind of effects this has on the local wildlife, or perhaps a lower. Only one way to find out. Let's find out.
Lost is the best way to find things.
Wait, what are you doing, Quazaru? No! This pollen is... this change is boring, predictable. This isn't change. Pfft. Like I said before, I was sure he was going to just blow it in Aviana's face. Have you gone mad?
What a
Sadly no, but this
creature.
does change things. Things are not what they seem. Isn't that exciting?
Wait until you
Quadrao blinks slowly as he stares down at you.
Goodbye. And
That was devastatingly mundane. Suit and ash forever unchanged. Quadrao shakes their enormous head. No, I do not like.
getting lost is the best way to find
Things are not what they... Oh yeah, we already read that.
You've been frightful.
The cinder pollen doesn't invoke interest in change. It consumes all until there's nothing but ash remains. Brings uniformity, and I find that tragically stale. I'm all for change, no matter the origin, but this change stagnates all future possibilities for further change. Then it must be stopped. If creatures of the dream have been infected by this pollen, then they may be extinguished. This is not a flame that can be allowed to grow.
Wait until you see what happens next.
Tasting the flower pollen has given me a small glimpse into the terrible, unchanging state that awaits these creatures. Take this charm and use my vision to see which creatures have been affected. You know what to do next. As I was saying as well with this quest, like, it's just like the WoW community though. Like, if you want to like be a high-end raider, you have to literally have no individuality. Just follow the fucking meta. You can have no individuality at all. It's all just uniform, crap, and boring. It's how you ruin the game for yourself. Never become a raider. It sucks. I enjoyed the game so much more before I started raiding. It ruined the game. It can never be forgiven. I too do not like the unchangingness of WoW. Like, there's no point in any change that they do, because what's the point in choices when there is really no choice? There's only one right, correct option. If you choose anything else, you don't get to do the content. So anyway, let's continue. Everyone the gaze is locked upon for a moment before Barrow. While I do not see eye to eye with Quazu's fascination for change, their inconsistency query has unveiled a more deep-seated plot than the originally suspected. Put down the wildlife won't mean much if we don't tear out the root of the cause. Locate the burning asphophilies in the glade below and tear them out. God damn, his quest isn't on cool down. Oh yeah, also the note we can read now. Which, if you read the note, it actually shows that, like, lowers aren't really affected by the pollen. Like, it says it doesn't really affect powerful creatures of the dream, so he was under no threat of the pollen. Like, they're much more resistant to it. Like, it's actually very short. And honestly, I thought the original, like, research note was this thing was actually the thing that he was talking about, but it's not. It's the tiny note that you brought to him. Like, it's only like 1 page long. You can only read it after you've actually done the quest. The page is dotted with scratchy observation notes, scribbled diagrams. Our experiments was a success. The flame pollen from our newly created specimens have proven a valuable means for natural flame infusion. We have not observed the success transformation of other plant life, but some of the local wildlife as well. It's curious to note, however, that our pollen has little to no effect on more powerful spirits of the dream. Neither dryads nor treants appear to be affected by the pollen. I theorize that the more powerful the denizen, the more resistant they may be to our magic. I recommend that we focus our efforts on the local wildlife for the next stage in our plan. Thorandrin has been updated on the progress, and Chindarin has ordered the initiation of Phase 2. Our guards have isolated a small glade and transplanted a few denizen grifts of our Astrophilius specimens to test its effects on the wildlife. I really need some better gear though. Like, the stuff actually here actually kind of hurts because my gear isn't that good. Mainly is just over that druid with the fucking fawn armor. It works well enough, but like, that druid with the fawn armor just absolutely decimated me. The range of the detection is not actually too large, which is kind of annoying.
Interesting.
Oh, interesting. The thing's skinnable. Mainly just looking for stuff to eat. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Whirlwind. Okay, actually we didn't need whirlwind. That's the thing with like warriors, you technically need to just do... You need to constantly refresh your AoE. Ah shit. We've gone far enough away. Useless. Fuck. Uprooted ash polyrate. Wisps of smoke flicker from the roots while the cinder hot pollen continues to spout out the flower's peak. Oh, we lost our buff.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles, like you.
Greetings, friend of the Grummles. Good fortune. Tell me, what is thy lucky doom? It would be nice if the thing was actually my bar, but oh well, doesn't matter.
Well, friend of the Grummles.
How many more do we need? Blech. Oh, 4 more. Now this thing looks like it's been infused with flame, but it hasn't. They've already been infested with the plague. This entire forest must be purged. Maybe I should just have the whirlwind effect on. It seems that like while I have it on I can kill stuff in like 4 hits. Like, I don't know whether the whirlwind increases attack. No, it just spreads like 50% of the main damage to others. I suppose I did use something that also increased my DPS there. I can just kill that ash guy there. Oh, I was flying around with no buff. So of course I wasn't finding anyone. Like, these things look like they've been flame infused, but they're not. Why am I not finding any flame-infused mobs? Like, I did not have this harder time finding... Oh, there's one. Finding flame-infused. Whoops, should not have done that. 2, 3, 4, whirlwind. Oh wait, you're still up. I did one is not dead yet. Like, if I remove this, does it still say Cinder Pollen Beast? No. Come now, Aviana. Is credit not due where credit is earned? Your penchant for fascination in your patent fascination in action has finally yielded fruit. Try your best not to choke on it. You wound me, O Lady of Birds. Do not mistake my curiosity for change for meaningless inaction.
Speak, mortal.
If the ash opposers are allowed to spread their foul pollen unchecked, the rest of the dream is in grave danger. Well done. We will ensure Scenarios is made aware of the damage these weeds have inflicted. A few drides should be able to clear up the remaining pollen flowers that you might have missed. But but one task remains now, champion.
Your dream or mine?
Imagine the lengths the agents of Monotony had to go to in order to get me, the lower of change, to interfere with their dream-changing plot. The absolute gall. The girl with the gall! I'm the girl with the gall.
The skies are my domain.
Those research notes you brought, Quazu, made a mention of one behind the foul experiment. The overseer, the one named Chadrin, has been under our noses the whole time. He oversees the research station below us. If we are to permanently end their terrible experiments and disrupt their progress, then he must be made an example of. Slay the blind guy. Mortal, your dedication through these discoveries has been something to behold. I'm also a little proud to set you on such heroics. Must it always be about you? Of course, Aviana. And this mortal already expects as much. As a friend of Quazu, they have come to know me quite well. Or maybe not at all. He slowly blinks as he regards you. Slow blinks, that's a sign of friendship with cats, and owls are kind of similar to cats. Like, they kind of just look like cats, and they actually do have, like, whiskers, surprisingly. They've got, like, whisker feathers. Shit. We accidentally pulled both of them. He was in a different place last time. Boom. Fuck, I thought I interrupted it. Kill yourself. You come too late, mortal. Our work is already complete. The end is nigh. He's the avatar of Galacrond. Fraudulent Vision will come too. But like I said, this quest kind of suggests that the owl might be somewhere around the place.
Speak, mortal.
The overseer is dead. Then she gives an nod and a nod of approval. Good. Wichara has gone. Their experiments destroyed and the research brought to the halt. Let's hope this is the end of their twisted schemes. If you're wondering where Quazu swooped off during your absence, don't ask. They weren't inclined to tell me. They mentioned something about being bored with them, the agents of informality. I'm sure they'll turn up again at some inopportune time. So probably they're somewhere around, but I don't know where they are. So that's the quest that I did while when the thing got corrupted. Unfortunately, I can't save the world quests because they're already done. I could technically do the world quests on another alt, but I'd already done them on this one, so I can't actually do them. It was like only a world quest like here, and one in the barrow. But that is that. Probably laptop overheating again, because it seems that like the fans probably need cleaning again. So see ya.